All right, please welcome on Troy Gittings.
Oh, hey, how's it going, everybody? All right, what a warm welcome. I messed up. I posted on this event that my family-friendly set would include topics of sharks, Pop Rocks, and milk. They even thought it was family-friendly. That's a lie. Everything I say is a joke. You have to understand that. That's why I don't have a relationship. Baby, you're beautiful, but everything you say is a joke. Okay, you're hideous. You think I'm hideous? We're single. So, is everyone having an awesome summer? I'm a teacher, so I'm off. I'm having a great summer, man. It started off with a bang. A buddy of mine called me over. He's like, hey, man, you want to come over and swim in the pool, have a few beers? And I'm like, yeah, that's what summer's for. Of course I want to do that. And I get over to his house, and there are limbs and stuff all over his yard from the storm like 2 weeks earlier. And he's like, well, we got to pick this up first. I'm like, you didn't invite me to swim. You invited me to do manual labor, whatever. I'm a friend. I'm a good guy. So we're picking stuff up, and there's this big log leaning on his fence. He's like, well, hey, man, you want to go up there to the shed? That's how people talk around here, right? Up there. And get my chainsaw. And I was like, yeah, sure, dude, I'll do that. And I go in the shed, and I see his chainsaw, and I pick it up. And just to the left of my hand is a sticker that says, warning, may cause serious bodily injury or even death. Shit, it's a chainsaw. That's what caused the massacre in Texas. You guys remember the Alamo, right? Oh my God, Sharknado! Sharknado was a tornado made of great white sharks. Nothing could stop it, destroyed whole cities. A chainsaw stopped it. So if you don't know that a chainsaw can cause serious bodily injury or even death, good luck in your next job as a pirate, Peg-Leg Pete, or whatever your name used to be. We as a country, or as a planet, are facing an overpopulation crisis. Yet we as a human race insist on putting warning stickers on things that don't need to have warning stickers. Look, if you don't know that coffee is hot, I want to see your blistered face from 2 blocks away, you Rocky Dennison looking mother. I want to see your blistered face from 2 blocks away. That way I can get on the other side of the street and gawk at your hideousness as you walk by, you freak, because you're stupid. Coffee is hot. We should know that by now, right? But we put these stickers warning people about things. It's dumb. It's so dumb. I want to take it a step further. I want to dress up the Darwin Awards. I don't know if you guys know what the Darwin Awards are. Yeah! But for those of you who don't, it's awards given out once a year, just one award, only on the internet, to the person who selected themselves off this planet in the dumbest way possible. I think it was the first winner, stalled his car on railroad tracks, and he's on his cell phone to AAA. Walking down the tracks, and he's like, hold on, I can't hear you. Darwin Award. But it's just on the internet, man. No, let's dress this thing up, man. We didn't make this like the Oscars. We need red carpet. We need Kathy Griffin just interviewing everyone, talking about what they're wearing and body shaming them. And we need Tom Hanks and his hideous wife. And we need Brad Jolie and Angelina Pitt and all their children. We need lights, camera, action. And at the end of this whole thing, you give away one award to the dude who killed himself in the dumbest way possible, of course, posthumously. And that'd be awesome. But what'd be cooler than that is every dumbass redneck in this country 5 minutes later be like, I can do that. Average IQ of the country jumps 15 points overnight. Donald Trump is exiled. So smart people do. We get rid of the dummies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a cool summer. Back to that, right? It's called a callback. That same week, man, I'm enjoying myself. I'm getting up early. Got a cool little balcony, looks over South Fayetteville, drink my coffee, do the crossword puzzle, and just enjoy the mornings without anything to do. It was awesome. And I was on the way to get the paper. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and my mother calls. 7:30 in the morning, that's not good. It can't be good. It can't be good, all right? And she calls, and she wants me to go check on my Uncle Tony. Now, a little backstory. My mother is a 69-year-old Italian woman. My Uncle Tony is a 71-year-old Italian man. She spent 3 years begging him to move here. Finally convinced him how homogeneously white it was, and he did, because he's an incredible racist. Immediately, they stopped talking. There's a reason for that. He's also an extreme asshole. But me being the good son, I got to be the go-between because she's a 69-year-old Italian woman who worries about everything, up to and including Uncle Tony. But she won't talk to him, so I gotta. And being the good son, I'm like, okay. So she calls me 7:30 in the morning. She's like, I have checked your Uncle Tony's Facebook, his Snapchat, his Twitter. I haven't heard anything in 4 days. You got to go check on him. I'm like, oh, my God. Okay, all right. It's in the morning, but what could be going on? So I go to his house, and his car's in the driveway. It's a good sign. And I walk up, and I knock on the door, and nothing. I knock a second time, and nothing. And against my better judgment, I try the handle, and it just opens. And I walk into this scene. There's a 71-year-old Italian man standing in white boxer shorts and a wife beater. The VO press and a Pall Mall non-filter in one hand. 7:45 in the morning, and a remote control in the other. He's watching a soccer game that aired 2 weeks earlier. It was the U.S. men's team versus Germany. All right? He already knows the outcome, but he's yelling at the top of his lungs, you got one job, it's kick the ball. What? You can't kick the ball, you're idiots, that's all you're supposed to do. And I am freaking out. I'm standing in his kitchen just staring at this scene. And finally I'm like, hey, Uncle Tony. And he's like, pause or mutes the TV, looks at me, he's like, your mother sent you, didn't she? And I was like, yeah, she did. And he's like, well, you can piss off because I'm just fine. Starts watching the soccer game again. I'm cool, dude. I get to bail on this freak circus, right? So I'm walking out, and I see, this is where you kids are going to have to put the earmuffs on. I see he's got his wallet, his keys, his phone is plugged in, all the important things he needs in his life are right there on the kitchen counter, right by the door where you exit. There are also 3 packs of grape Pop Rocks. I don't want to ask, because he's weird. But I got to, because I'm a human, and I've got curiosity in me. That's what took us to Pluto. So I did the right thing, and I'm like, hey, Uncle Tony, what's up with the 3 packs of Pop Rocks? Mutes the TV again, looks at me like I'm the dumbest person in creativity, and says, Pop Rocks blowjobs, you moron. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And he said, it's the most patriotic thing you can do. You ever take the Pop Rocks? Have her hum the battle hymn to the Republic. Have her hum the battle hymn to the Republic. By the end of it, her mouth looks like the 4th of July, and her eyes have seen the coming. And I don't know what to be more angry about. That this 71-year-old man is getting Pop Rocks BJs. I never thought of it. It's terrible. How am I doing on time? Okay, keep it up, right. Woo! All right, we're partying. It doesn't get any better, children. Anybody do any floating this summer? Yeah, hey, you know in the rest of the country they call that canoeing? I didn't either. I was like, hey, man, y'all go floating around here and think I'm cousin Kissy. No, I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. Long ago, I was in the military. My wife at the time just had our beautiful child. And thank you. I can breed. Yay! Clap for that. I was stationed in Fort Lewis near Seattle, and we came home for summer leave or whatever, and we decided to go canoeing with all of our friends. And the only place that you can really canoe around here with consistency in the summer is the Elk River. Anyone ever been to the Elk River? Yeah, right. So we go. Like I said, we just had the baby, so my wife is breastfeeding. So she spends the night before, woo, yes, breastfeeding! And she pumps all, so the baby can have the milk all day while we're gone, does the responsible thing, feed the kid, right? So, gotta do that. So we go to this river and get about halfway down, and all my male friends go to smoke marijuana, which is a thing that people do, I guess. And I couldn't go, because I would never do that. Nothing in the temple. And I was in the Army, and my wife was right there. So there was no way I was going to partake in that. And so they all leave, and it's just me and all the women and my beautiful bride. And she looks at me, and she's like, hey, why don't we go off in the woods that way? And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like I said, we just had a kid. I haven't had sex in 14 months, man. What? This is going to happen? is this really good? And so she like hops up and she starts running away. And I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. I can't believe this is going to happen. As soon as we get over the berm, I hear the girls behind us talking. They're like, you remember when we were that romantic with our man? We go have sex in the woods. And I'm like, this is good. They think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. It's probably going to happen. This is awesome. And we get just beyond the sight of everybody. And she spins around and she's got these really, really big boobs for the first time in her life because she is breastfeeding, right? And I'm not really a boob man, but they're huge. And what the hell else are you going to do with them, right? Because they're right there. And she whips off her bikini top, and I'm like, this is all gonna happen. It's right there. We're so close. She looks me dead in the eye, and she's like, you gotta milk me. Her boobs have been making milk the whole day, even though a child wasn't feeding off them. She was sore. Those babies had to be emptied. So as the good husband, I do, but I'm really mad about this, right? Because I always wanted to play with the boobs. Yeah, I couldn't play with it, but now I'm like, get to play with the boobs, right? Only when it's on her turn, and all this breast milk is just going in, and I'm like, yeah, I wanted it. I'm an Epicurean. I don't look like it, but I want to make a little creme brulee. Put a little cafe au lait, something. I wanted to do something, but no, it's for the baby, right? And here I am milking this woman on the side of the river, and it's just going into the Elk River, which is just, it's half beer, it's half piss, and it's half meth sweat. That's meth math for you. And it's just going to waste, right? And I try to wheeze the juice a couple of times, and she's slapping me. I'm like, yeah, and then we get close to the end, and you can feel that's the weird thing. That's the weird anatomy. It's the weird thing. You can feel them emptying. Like I could feel it as I'm milking my wife, that it's starting to empty. And as it gets really close to the end, we have this moment where our eyes meet. She looks at me with heartfelt sincerity and says, you can't tell a soul. And I still haven't. My name's Troy Gittings. I got t-shirts and stuff back there. Come see me.